say that I learned a lot in this course, but these are just two of the things that I learned a lot. So this is my showcase presentation. Let's see. One of the things that I'm proud of within this course is my Start Here button. I feel like that it'll give the students a helpful place to find the links that will help them with the writing process and give them support throughout their learning. I think that this will be successful because it is easy for students to find information and how to start learning within the course. It also demonstrates what course they're looking at, and the presentation of the Start Here I feel like is very professional, and students will see that this course is professional and they should take it seriously. The second thing that I am pretty proud of are the weekly modules. I would never even have thought to do this, but I learned that having detailed instructions on what to do on a week-to-week basis helps the students stay on task and complete their required assignments on time. I think the weekly modules will be successful in helping students learn the most they can from this course and gain some insight into the criminal justice system. From this course, I learned that having these weekly modules kept you on task, and personally, I don't know if I would be able to do all of these required assignments if I hadn't had the weekly modules and they went step by step on what you should do, and I really felt like that was a good help. It was very, very helpful. Each week for my course, these weekly modules become available on the Sunday of the week, so students do not become overwhelmed. I felt that in our course, when the weeks weren't they weren't given to us all at once, and we were able to kind of slow down and figure out what we needed to do for that week, and we didn't really have to worry about the next week. This will help students stay on task. As for what I learned the most, what I enjoyed the most, I really enjoyed creating the open educational resource. In my future course designs, I plan to incorporate them into the design. The one that I chose for my course, I think will really help students interact with the criminal justice system in a way that is rarely possible in real life. The one that I chose was, you interact with a court case and you kind of go through the stages. And that's kind of hard in real life just because you can't really follow a case. I mean, you have to be there when the person's arrested and then go with them to court and then see what they're like and see what the process is in jail. And so it's just not an easy task to do. So I think having this interactive site is very helpful. I like using interactive sources to help students learn because I feel that a student can actually, when a student can actually participate in the learning, their knowledge grows substantially. I'm not really sure. Haven't really been a teacher for very long. So as a student, I felt that interacting was the best way to do this. You guys, I think, have been teachers. Most of you have been teachers for a longer time than I have been. So I would really appreciate some of your insights and what you feel. What are your thoughts on having students interact, and is it worth it? Also, some particular design elements that I will use in every other course that I teach online will be the heading on the initial page so that students can see what course they are in when they open that particular course. I think that it's a good way to introduce students to the course and also to help them know which course they are viewing. I will also continue to manipulate the colors and organization of the tabs that are on the left so students will be able to navigate the course more efficiently. I feel that having those tabs and having them read kind of more what students are used to seeing, I think students will be able to master what they need to find more quickly. However, the most challenging aspect of my coursework for the course I am developing will be having the time set aside to grade all the writing that will be required. I decided to require so much writing because I personally believe that writing is a undervalued skill by some professors some of the ones that I had back in college. They didn't make me write anything, and I just feel that writing is a very important skill, and no matter what career you go into, writing is going to be one of the most important things you have to do. So helping these students learn how to write and write effectively and efficiently and correctly will help them throughout their college career and up until graduation. How do you feel about requiring writing as a requirement in the course? I know a lot of teachers don't really want to grade writing, and it is kind of hard. I mean, I had my students write in the class that I'm teaching now, and it was awful. They don't know how to write, and I feel bad for them because they didn't learn this at a younger age. So I feel that requiring writing at like the 100 level courses and your beginning courses is required, and I hope there's more people that feel the same way that I do. Any shortcomings that appear within my course design I will attempt to fix, or give the instructor that will be teaching the course some advice on how to better the course. I'm only the instructional designer for this course. I will not be teaching it, although it will be offered in the spring. I'm not the one going to be teaching it, so I'm just kind of making this for another instructor. So I kind of want them to be able to, use some of their creative abilities to make this course whatever they want it to be. I'm just going to provide the framework for what they're doing. I learned a lot of information in this course, like I said earlier, and I truly feel like it will help me in the future. I may not be teaching, but it gives me some background on how to manipulate websites to be more efficient and easily understood.